Yeah.
Might be a little bit. We should almost grab another light.
For what? For December.
Yeah, but look how dark we are. The car's
Oh.
really bright.
Whoops.
Hi, everybody.
There's a fence behind me. I can move that light over there.
Yeah, that's probably put it in front of us and we can
Yes.
see better. How's everybody feeling? Hi from Okanagan Valley.
Good day. I am here. One moment, please.
It was bright. It was bright enough.
Was it?
It was?
Oh yeah, it's brighter. It looks brighter over here.
Is it too bright?
No, I think that's good.
An hour. No big deal.
Dale said this is going to be the highlight of my week.
Come on. Well, it is the end of the week, isn't it? Or is it Sunday the start? I'm not sure.
I consider Sunday the end of the week.
It is Sunday.
Cheers, everybody.
Sipping on a coffee. Sunday afternoon. We've moved the car into the booth. That's where you like to keep your dust mostly, is isolated into the paint booth, right? So,
Can everybody hear you?
what's that?
Can they hear you?
I don't know.
Can you guys hear us good?
Oh, sorry. Yes?
I can hear it on my phone. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Now I'm going to turn the volume down.
Is there a delay on that?
A little
It's
bit.
like, yeah, a 5
Okay.
second delay.
So yes, as long as people can hear us, if they can't, I'm sure they would let us know.
Yeah, they can.
Excellent. Okay. So the Nomad is in the booth, so we can finish the body work.
And we've got the roof done, a door done, a fender done.
Hood's pretty much done.
Yeah, that's
Right?
pretty much done.
We are going to do a different type of bracing for the center of the hood because factory wasn't a very good system.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get some metal for that this week and brace it up better.
Just tell me where you're getting it from. That's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, actually, for guys working at home, when you're building floor pads, trunk floors, there's lots of times where you have these little channels that look like an inverted hat. So a flange, down, across, up, and over, right? So what I used to do, well, maybe a lot of places, people don't have skidoos, but skidoos, bikes, when they ship them to dealerships, they come in these metal cages. And usually they're made out of this inverted hat channel. And so they weld that all together. And then it's super light and super strong. So I used to go and pick up 10 or 12 crates, take them home, separate all the steel. And then when I was building floor pans or whatever I was making, I even made a greenhouse out of a bunch of that channel. So if you don't have a brake, it's a whole bunch of good 16 gauge, 18 gauge, it's a good grade of steel.
It
And
looks a
you
lot
can
like
do
the factory supports.
Yeah, it looks the same. So that's what I'm gonna do actually tomorrow is run by the local Honda dealer and see if he's got a chunk I can get to bend and put under the hood. It'll look stock.
Angle Auto says, that's Patrick Angle.
Hey, yes.
He says hi to all of us. And Impella John.
Oh, right on.
And
John and Chris.
somebody asked what color this is, John.
Well, we kind of let it out of the bag. It's a root beer purple. Candy, actually.
Candy,
Have you
yeah.
sprayed the candy at all?
I've never sprayed a candy paint job. I've sprayed tri-coats, but
Yeah.
not a true candy.
Yeah, and the candies are tough because you have your base coat, whatever color. And then if you do too much of the effect or mid coat, you lose the base coat, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do spray outs in the booth and try one coat of effect, 2, 3, and 4. And then
See what it looks like.
and then we'll see what the secondary color should be that goes with it.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Andre to get back to town to help us. He was mixing paint. So we'll go see him Tuesday, I think he said, right? So, and Patrick Angle, thank you. He sent some different abrasives to try out, some I've never seen before. Really cool stuff. So thank you very much. I will be cutting your car apart and needing a lot of that stuff after Christmas, January-ish.
David Wayne said it's good to see us partnered up on the Nomad.
Well, it's kind of fun, isn't it? It's been a while.
We had a lot to talk about the first night. He picked me up at 10 from the airport and we stayed up till like 1:30 at night chatting.
That's right. Solving all the world's problems.
Mhm.
So yes, it's good. And the idea was I would do one side, Cassidy the other, but I've been doing a lot of other things, so
Blair's been busy.
she's been carrying most of the load on this. But this week, and actually you're trying to sneak out of here in a week, right?
Yeah, Saturday. Supposed to fly home
How
on
did you
Saturday.
talk Lou into getting a plane flight out of here? Because we didn't book her a return ticket.
And I actually didn't know they didn't book me a return ticket until I got here, and my camera girl called me. She was like, "There's no return ticket book. Are they booking you one?" And I asked them, and they're like, "Well, we were hoping to keep you here longer." And I was like, "I gotta go home to keep my camera girl employed." So they booked me a flight home for Saturday.
Right, Saturday afternoon.
But I might come back after Christmas. We'll see.
Cool, right on.
And Mess 68, hi guys, enjoying the body alignment tips here. Glad to see you with the new blocks, game changer there.
Yeah.
Okay, yes,
I made Blair upgrade his supplies.
yes, Velcro, or hook it, I
Yeah.
guess. It's like Velcro. Sanding blocks, brutally expensive. My word, retail's almost $400 on 7 little blocks. But we bought them, and they're pretty good.
And the sandpaper that I demanded.
Yeah, so what is it?
It's Cubitron by 3M. And when they came out with that, I had tried it. I worked at Rush Bros, and for the first 2 years, we used Norton. And then I worked at Fix Auto, and they had the Cubitron stuff. And I was like, I don't know why anybody would use anything different than this stuff. It stays so much sharper for longer, and it doesn't fog.
Now, I'm not getting paid for this, but I have to confess, this is pretty amazing stuff. So you can see it. It has a line every 2.5 inches or so. So when you want to fold it, it folds super easy. It rips super easy. It's like really
And
expensive.
it's got a fabric backside, so it stays
Yeah.
together really well and doesn't tear, and it stays sharp for longer.
It is really good. It's really good paper.
And
So,
how they design that too is as you use it and sand it, it doesn't dull. It actually breaks down the crystalline structure, so it's supposed to always stay sharp. It's just the grit gets less and less.
okay.
That's
I
why
mean-
they say 80 plus is because of how it breaks down. So it turns from like 80 grit into like 100 grit as it breaks down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of how the shards are. And so it always stays sharp. It just gets less abrasive.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question for you, Cass. 2 questions, actually. Matt from Legacy wants to know.
Right on, hey, Matt.
Is growing up on TV stressful, and is wearing white pants at SEMA a bad idea?
I wore white pants to the burnouts,
Oh,
and I was covered in tire tar and trying not to sit on the bench. I had like a little plastic bag I was sitting on so I could sit on the bench
No
because there was
way.
so much tar. Yeah. So we established that wearing white pants to SEMA is a bad idea because you're going to get tar all over yourself. So fair warning to everybody else, but they were cute pants. And what was the other one? Oh, growing up on TV.
who
Yeah.
says you grew up?
Yeah, I don't know. Being on TV at 17, it's not so much growing up on TV, it's learning something you don't know how to do in front of thousands of people. That's kind of the
Like driving?
Yeah, like driving or literally everything. It's just like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry the entire time.
David McKinley from New Zealand says, hey.
Oh, right on, New Zealand. Man, there are a lot of people down there. The car culture is big.
Yeah,
It would be a nice place to go.
And
I heard that
David
in car
Lynn
culture.
wants to know if you were doing an interior.
Oh, you know, no, I'm not. Short answer, I'm not. I have done some seats. I will probably do the seats in my 64 Pontiac Rag. I bought a brand new interior though, it's easier. New foam and all that, but no, for a Lyle car, we're going to a top pro. And we've had a few on some different Lyle builds. And yeah, it's a different trade. It's very diversified, metal, wood, fiberglass, glass, rubber. They have to be very, very talented to pull off an excellent job.
there's very few good upholsterers out there too, like that can do the super complex, beautiful. It's a real attention to detail
There's a
thing.
lot of good ones, but to do custom interiors is a different ballgame.
Like Jack Cath, like he's one of the.
He's awesome.
He does some amazing work.
Jack's cool.
And he's retiring, which really sucks. So his
Yeah.
his shop's like a 2-minute drive from my house. I want to start going up there and tell him to teach me something.
Yeah, really, that's a good idea.
Barry Bellinger, Hi, you guys. Anyway, you'll take on more work.
Well,
Depends what you got.
and it depends where. I mean, you're doing
Depends on
more work
budget.
in your shop, right?
Yeah, I'm doing work in my shop. Trying not to take on full restorations, but body work, paint, small holes in the fender, things that I can get done in less than a month is what
So
I'm
like
trying to
a
prep.
56 Chevy 2-door post that somebody else would put together and you do body work and paint?
Yeah, that would be ideal.
I know a guy named Lyle who might have something like that.
Hello, Blair and Lou and Cassie. Daryl says hello.
Well, hello, Daryl.
Daryl Ferguson?
Yep.
Oh, far out.
It's Wade, so.
Yeah, Wade, right on. Yeah, Wade's cool. He's always checking in with us. Wade and Daryl live just a few clicks from here.
So,
Daryl has some nice cars.
Dale Lake Man Live, this is his name, says, I have a 1946 Dodge with a huge crease in the passenger side fender. I'm afraid to hit it hard and knock it out because the metal is so thick and I'm not a valley man. Do you want to come to Saskatchewan?
What part of Saskatchewan?
Yeah, what part, Dale?
Yes, what part? Because actually, those aren't tough to do.
And my Camaro's there.
Yes, Doug, you have Lou's 69 Camaro convertible still. Have you agreed to sell it yet?
Southeast.
Southeast.
So where is that?
Oh, okay, so that would be about a long day's drive. It is kind of tempting. Instagram, blair.smith. and the number 2. Send me a message. Actually, those are, it's nice to have a wheel for those. Well, you gotta take the fender. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Matt from Legacy.
The 12.
Wasn't it the 16-hour day?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You never know with Matt. He scares you. He's hard to keep up to. So, yes, they're going to a big show. But they just got back from one. That's right. SEMA.
Yeah, I met Matt at SEMA.
Dale Lakeman says my brother has several Camaros.
Ooh.
69 Camaros? It's
Convertible?
Lou's looking for a 69. You see, we've been talking about selling the Firebird, but only if we could find a 69 Camaro convertible. The Firebird, I've just done the U-joint and changed the brackets. I only have to bleed the brakes now. And actually, I should probably
Do that today?
Sometime soon. And then we actually could still go for a drive. It's cold. Well, 7 above today, isn't it?
I was telling
Right.
Blair he should let me do some donuts in your car, and then he said that he wouldn't be a passenger, but you'd probably want to.
I've been doing the donuts because I have yet to get to drive it.
What?
Look. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, you guys should go for a burn.
I'll be the passenger princess. I don't care, but we should go do something fun in it.
Do you want the brakes fixed first?
They're unnecessary.
Might be funnier if we don't have them.
Oh, boy.
Better for the YouTube
Yes,
views.
I think of the footage.
So
Well,
he doesn't
yes.
have any convertibles.
Oh, he doesn't, eh?
He hasn't said he doesn't have any 69, so.
Oh, true, good point. Honey, the wonder dog, looking for food again.
I know.
Were you sneaking honey treats?
I haven't been. I fed her one piece of sausage like 2 days ago.
She's looking a little dusty.
Yeah, just
So
on the
here's a-
one.
Here's a question. Do you guys paint any water-based paints?
I use Waterborne just about strictly Waterborne.
And I don't use any Waterborne.
This particular one is going to be solvent-based, but normally I spray Waterborne. The only paint available in town within an hour of here, well, half an hour, is DuPont. So I've been using their Premier Waterborne. This is going to be House of Colors. And I made the secondary color or maybe water.
Another painting question says, when it comes to metallic paint, how do you just determine what size tip you should use for your paint gun? But most metallics just spray out of 1.2, 1.3, unless you're spraying flake, which then, lots of guys spray it out of like a primer gun. Like a
Well, I got a
2.0.
3 tip for doing
Yeah.
the big oat flake from the 70s.
Cheryl wants to know if Earl will be stopping by today.
Well, I'm not too sure. I was over in his shop and I kind of expected he might stop by. So we'll see what happens. He was unloading furniture and he was going to pick up a dolly.
So then we have a place to put Firebird.
Yes. Might have to go give him a hand with some of the really big stuff, but it's hard to say. So he was off to get a dolly. We carried a couple of things out. So yes, he quite possibly could be by.
Cool, Dale, we'll do that.
Yeah, Dale says 69 RS, that is, unrestorable, his name is Kevin.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna save that.
Oh, okay. Sounds like more work. It's not work if it's fun, supposedly, right?
That's what people say.
So how many jobs do you have in your shop right now?
Currently just have the one, and then when I go back, I gotta do Mike's car, that whatever's in that other Mark guy just did the metal work too.
Oh, the one whose name we never mentioned? The guy from sort of Enderby-ish?
Mike?
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah? Okay.
but we don't mention his
So-
name.
Oh, I
Ed
see, I
Kennedy
see.
wants to know what happened to your pink pickup.
I still have it. It's just hidden in my yard in embarrassment because it's covered in dents now, and I need to replace some of the front suspension. But I'm hoping to bring it back in the shop this winter, and I'm gonna strip it down and repaint it. And
You know, winter's almost over.
it just started.
Well,
It hasn't
okay.
even snowed yet.
Okay, where you live, winter's over in what, 3 months?
No,
Oh, really?
like
Okay,
it's
okay.
winter, well into I don't know,
Okay.
spring kind of.
I'm just
Maybe
thinking, I
not.
mean, I planned on, okay, this winter I'll finish Bailey's car, my 64, and now I'm like, okay, winter, I've got December, January, February, and March, that's it.
Winter doesn't start till the 21st. That's winter solstice.
Oh, okay, well, if we're gonna be technical, yes. I'm way ahead of the game.
Anyways, the pink Chevy, it still looks all right, but it's got some dents, and I mean, my bodywork skills are a lot better than they used to be, so I'd like to just strip it and redo it and actually make it,
High end?
yeah, well, not even high
I
end,
mean,
just
it looked pretty
better
good.
than, yeah, but it's like, you know, where I painted my white pinstripe around, it's not quite on the body line, you know, it's just like, it's got deviation in it, and I never welded up some of the chrome holes, and
Oh, I see.
so
okay.
there's like, I mean, I did it when I was 17, so it looks really good for a 17-year-old, but
Sure.
now it's just, my skills are better, and
Steve from Spanaway, Washington says, happy Sunday.
Spanaway, Washington. I'm pretty sure I've never been there. Wow. Well,
And
hello
Marissa
there.
Kennedy says you should definitely fix the truck.
Yes, you should.
somebody said, met Cassidy sanding a car and Blair drinking a coffee June 2022 at Rust Bros.
Yeah, well, you know, I do work, but I am a bit of a coffee freak.
And also, when fans come into the shop, I always go hide and work. Just try to slip away so
Oh,
nobody
yeah,
sees
that's
me.
true. That's right. She keeps working.
Hot Cars and Cool Tools wants to know why you guys aren't working.
Russ, good point, man.
Sunday.
Well, same as him, I could say. They're building an incredibly cool car. And we tried to get out to their place, but I blew up the motor. So I still hope to get back to his place. They have a great YouTube channel. That's the one I was telling you about, Hot Cars and Cool Tools.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And Morgan wants to know, Blair, you just said you were thinking of selling the Firebird. Why? Loved it, man.
It's a great car. Freaking love it. I got to get the 64 Pontiac Parisian finished. A fellow named Norman Birch gave that to me. If I didn't sell it, fix it. So I'm going to fix it. And don't need this, but Lou has always, since I met her, wanted a 69 Camaro. And so this being her car now, she wants a Camaro instead of a Firebird.
Didn't say I wanted a Camaro instead of a Firebird.
You can
Oh,
have
you want it
I should
too?
have both.
Oh, you want both? Okay, so hers and hers cars. Yes.
I like it.
All right. Okay.
A body man drives a rusty old vehicle, a mechanic has a mechanical wreck, and a carpenter's house is unfinished.
The shoemaker's wife goes barefoot is what I was taught.
Yeah.
So that's true. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to piss off Firebird and Mike because we got the car from him and I just freaking love this car.
He has a good car.
But a car should be driven. And that's why he sold it, because he went, wow, a car should be driven. So if she's going to drive a Camaro, then we should share the joy.
How many kilometers did you put on the cross Canada trip?
About 20,000. An honest 20,000.
Nice.
And, you know, besides the motor, transmission, both rear axles and some brakes, it was trouble-free. Oh, and the rat. So, yeah, it was real good.
It's almost rebuilt.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So, now it's ready to go again. And, you know, I would drive it all winter, but rock sled's sitting out there and I've got to pull it in. So now, I guess I can pull it in right here and find out what's wrong with it. And just have to get some 15-inch tires for it. And rims.
Yes, it was a trouble-free tour.
Yes.
Hey, you got to meet some cool people along the way that help you.
Well, that's very
Amazing
true.
people.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
So-
it made the trip. And in fact, I think most people would agree, whenever you go on a major journey, if everything went perfectly well, it's not near as much fun.
That's how I ended up in Tappan. My parents were going across Canada to Yellowknife to pick up a team of horses with the motorhome and the Harley, and they broke down in Tappan, the motorhome. Coolant line blew off, and they took the bike off, went to the nearest bar, found a guy that said he could fix it, towed it to his house, and then my dad took all the cash that he was supposed to use to drive across Canada to buy this team of horses, bought that house where the motorhome broke down, and that's where we did.
Perfect. So there you go.
So I have a few for you. Will you ever get out and meet Carl Fisher from Make It Customs in Ontario?
Oh.
I believe?
Carl Fisher.
Is
I
that
thought Carl Fisher was from,
Isn't he the nice
East
guy?
Coast.
Or the,
yeah, Carl's amazing. I've met him. He does amazing work, but he's in BC. And I haven't made it to his shop, but he's been up to Rustboro a couple times. And man, he makes some really good equipment, really fine. So yeah, I'd like to get there for sure.
so Matt has another question for you.
Huh?
If you could do the show over again, would you?
Oh, wow.
That's good, Matt.
Wow.
That's not hard, but
Well, what would you do?
I don't know. I would definitely have probably done. No, I don't know. Those first couple seasons were really hard, and then after season 3, it became easier.
Oh, when I showed up?
Yeah, actually. I don't know if I'd do it. I mean, I think I would, because lots of good came out of it, but it was definitely a
It was a lot of fun, but they don't give you the straight goods about what's involved
Yeah,
and the amount of time. I mean, it's not an 8 to 5 gig.
yeah. Lots of overtime and
And
busting
it
your
was
butt.
easier for me, I suppose, being background. My job is just to get cars ready. So I didn't have to worry about a lot of the stuff that you did, or Mike and Avery and Connor would.
Well, and it's just the time limit that they give you to build the cars for these
Exactly.
TV shows. It's impossible. So everybody's always stressed, trying to work the hardest, long days. People are grumpy, you know.
Yes.
John, the Ute guy, says, hey,
The you.
remember he had all the Utes in Australia?
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of a different fella that I'd worked on his Jeep here. Oh, far,
The
right
rock sled needs a 409.
on. Wouldn't that be cool? 409. I like 409s. They look.
Hi, Sister Tracy.
Hey, right on, Tracy. Yes. So the Utes are very cool. And again, Australia and New Zealand, man, I think it's a climate that the cars just don't deteriorate. So they have a lot of really cool, really old cars.
And here's a comment from Bob. We're watching two metal magical professionals.
Well,
Look at that.
thank you for that. I mean, we're both learning. Oh,
You guys-
yes.
You guys from Australia. Sorry, I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah.
He corrected me.
Unless you want it.
Oh, yeah. Cassidy's bringing in her alternative hairstyle.
Blair's alternative hairstyle.
No, I kind of think. No,
Make
wait a
Cassidy
minute.
feel at home.
Yes, and all I can say is, "Where's my keys?" Jeez.
Honey,
Honey wants it.
Oh, hey, honey.
Honey, come here. Honey, buddy.
Hey.
Honey, what's
Oh.
this?
Her mom says no.
we want to know if
Oh, she heard
Cassidy's
that.
gonna spray the Nomad. You know,
who's gonna spray the Nomad?
Cassidy was going to spray it.
I'm probably going home before that. You get it, man.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll be spraying inners before Christmas, but the outers, yeah. You know, the person who sprays should be the person who polishes. Because you try a lot harder, I think. Sanding and polishing is really hard work, right, Matt? From Legacy Speed and Body, that's the Legacy Matt we're talking about. There's so much time and effort involved in doing a high-end polish job that if your painter doesn't nail it, it can cost you days more work. So,
What brand of body filler are you using, Cass?
I like the 3M Platinum. That's the one that I found is the best. It's a lot more liquidy than other Bondos, so it can be harder to spread while you get used to it, but it stands really good. I find it has less pinholes than other brands.
so I had a problem because I didn't have the right kind for her.
Yeah.
So when you have a problem, I went to Pat's Auto, and Pat's Auto got this for me. There's the part number, 030113.
And for
One.
being a 3M product, they're always more expensive than the rest, but this Bondo is actually cheaper than a lot of the competitors. And
I think I see a sponsorship in my future, you know?
yeah, except for 3M doesn't.
Stop.
She was just throwing
Stop.
them off around.
It's my life and I want to do better, says hello Blair from New Zealand. Kevin from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
Oh, yeah, right on. Yeah.
And John from Australia says, I always feel like I'm back in the body shop when I see your car.
Oh, yeah, right on.
It's my life and I want to do better, says hello Cassidy.
Howdy.
And Desmond, Blair, I live in South Africa and enjoy watching your videos. You are so good at what you do.
Now, South Africa, they wouldn't have a lot of snow, right?
No.
So they would have some really well-preserved cars too, I bet.
Matt
Also
needs
has
the
some pretty
fifth
good
and polishing.
photographs.
Oh, really? Oh,
So, until John wants to know for both Blair and Cassidy, is there a particular car project you haven't done before and would like to do someday?
Honey. So,
Honey,
it almost would have to be one of your own, right?
here's the I was talking about, I don't have like a dream build or I have a dream budget, so I would just like to get to the point where I can pick something and do whatever the hell I wanted to it because I have the money.
Yes, I suppose. I've always wanted to build my own car from scratch.
I would like to do something full custom, but
Desmond would like to see more videos of Cassidy, so
I would too, man.
shout out your YouTube channel.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
My YouTube is just under my name. It's Cassidy McEwen.
And you turn out a few videos a week, I imagine?
Not even close, but we're hoping to get more videos out here shortly. There should be. I'm still partnered up with the production company, so my videos don't.
Well,
Yeah, they are good videos, but we're working on getting more out for you guys.
And Gregory Poole would like to know when you're going to get to do that in the Falkland. Yeah.
okay, well, I am. That has been in my brain for a while, and especially since I got the Cadillac from Brandon. So, again, the Pontiac convertible, my daughter's car, Bailey's car, the Camaro, and well, the Nomad, of course. We do have a 70 Cuda coming in. I have to build a shaker hood scoop for. And, Patrick Angle, of course, he's coming in before I would do the Buick. So, yeah, it's going to be a few months, man. It's going to be like a next summer, end of summer project, but that's going to come in because that is worth doing. That is a really cool car.
Cassidy, how do you like being in a clean shop?
Hey, now, is this cleaner than yours?
No,
What?
my shops, we clean up every Friday. Every tool goes back. We sweep the floors.
Oh, I didn't see it cleaning up yesterday.
Well, I don't know where anything goes here.
Neither does Blair.
Yeah, I've noticed that
Well,
too.
okay, but it's way cleaner than,
It's cleaner than my shop for sure,
of course.
but it's not cleaner than my shop. But I got less in my shop.
Yes,
If I had as many tools as you, it might be messier.
there we go.
And Dale gives a shout out to you because you do great live streams.
Thank you.
Yes, that's tough.
We've been trying to do them frequently too, so it's
All
But
right.
it's hard, it gets pretty hard to do them, but.
Yes. And are you working when you're doing them?
We tried the first couple weeks, we did a half an hour live of just like sitting and talking, because it's really hard to like sit there and grind and weld and on
True,
the, just
yeah.
because that's the project I'm working at. I was in the metal fab stage, so it's kind of hard to,
Right.
but we did a couple working, and I think that they perform better, so we're gonna keep doing that. But what we've decided is we leave like the easy stuff to the end of the day, so like stuff that's not so
Oh, okay. Sure.
hard.
That makes sense. Wow. So I can save up questions and wait till the end of the day and talk to you then. Okay. Excellent. Come on, honey. She's looking for food. Have you not fed the
And
dog?
Cameron asked Cass if you got your square body finished, probably the one you're working on in the shop.
Oh, the white one? I got the metal finished, so now I just gotta Bondo it.
Wow. So how many days would that take?
Probably not any less than a week.
Well, so I would say if you leave Saturday, by the following Saturday.
I gotta go back and do Mike's car.
Oh, right.
I'm not too worried about the white Chevy because it's a personal kind of side job that we're gonna flip. So it's like, it's least priority. When other things come up, you go do that. And then that's kind of like the time
So it's
filler.
not a client bill?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it's what you do on the in-between.
Right.
So.
No, that makes sense. But you have room for another car or two.
Yeah,
No.
when I got another, when I go back, I'm gonna do half days up at Michael's and then half days in my shop, and then Liv, who you guys have seen on my YouTube, if you follow, she's gonna be in my shop because her boyfriend rebuilt my tranny, and so we're redoing his truck. And so she's gonna come in and start stripping his truck down while I'm up at Mike's,
Cool.
and then me and her are gonna tag team the bodywork on it and get it painted in plum crazy purple.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So.
Was that an original plum crazy?
No.
No?
Not that year, it's a third gen Dodge that he's built and put
yes.
the
Okay, I thought you meant
12 valve Cummins in it, and it's got, anything that you can get out of that truck for extra horsepower, he's done to it and built it from the ground up. So anyways, I owe him a paint job because he rebuilt my tranny for my OBS Chevy.
Cool.
And I still gotta go get my OBS Chevy tranny back from Barrier in my last shop. That's the only thing I
Oh,
haven't moved yet.
Really?
It's still in there, but yeah.
And how's your dad doing?
Dad's doing awesome. As I said, he's moving furniture today, of all things, with a dolly by himself, but he's doing great. So,
And
yes.
also, somebody missed out, do you and Lyle have a color picked?
Yes, it's a root beer candy from House of Colors that I have to do the spray outs. There's a great many variances. And then possibly the roof will be a champagne or gold. We haven't quite, well, we got to do spray outs and decide. We'll know soon, I hope.
Okay, so question, do you guys have any shows or personal appearances coming up? Where can people find your social media?
My social
Go through
media?
that again for both of you, I guess.
Are you going to any shows in spring? Are you booked yet?
No, I'm booked for nothing, and the only thing I'm doing in spring is probably like a Jill of all trades event, which is only for high school girls.
Oh, yeah,
And
cool.
then, yeah, I have nothing booked for next year.
All right, good deal.
And my
Wow.
social medias are all under my name. It's just under Cassidy McEwen. You can look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Excellent.
YouTube.
Okay.
And Blair's Facebook is Blair Smith. It's got
Right.
a picture on it.
Yes, and Instagram, blair.smith. And the number 2.
What
And,
was the hardest panel to fix on the Nomad? Back quarter?
wow. The quarter was difficult, and then I gave up on it and made a new one. When I look at it, there was some floor braces. I mean, the battery box was quite involved. In fact, I probably spent 2.5 days because I threw stuff out, and then you only get to bill for the stuff that actually. The battery box, and it's not 100% done, but the battery box was the most interesting. Seat fit. I'm still waiting for some steering linkage.
So I have to do your fix there to the hood, your customization.
Oh, right. Yes. I have to put a support in underneath the hood. That's really important. So, and then I have to lower the exhaust so it quits rubbing. I gotta cut out an elbow and retig it. So I have to bring in my TIG welder, which I don't do a lot of TIGging because I like acetylene, but it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I should bring it in so you can do some TIG welding.
Yeah. I haven't got to mess with that since
Okay.
college. There's 237 people in here alive currently.
Hey guys, is that glitching at all? Just,
What I'm seeing? Oh,
just
sorry.
what the viewers are seeing.
I don't know what's real anymore.
Okay, thanks.
Well, you can't see poor Honey.
Yeah.
Laid out here on the floor.
She's sad that we took away her wig to play with.
Yes. She'll throw it down again. But anyhow, I would say, what are your thoughts? By the end of the week,
I think we should have
be
that.
in primer, right?
I think so. What do we got? Well, maybe a day and a half each quarter panel.
I would think, and I should be helping you, but hopefully
So-
it will be soon.
3 days, 4 days, 5 days.
So,
Yeah, we should have it primed by the day I leave, I think, hopefully. Or almost.
I would hope so, yes.
Depends if I'm doing it by myself or if you're.
Cameron was thinking that getting the rad support to fit was a challenge.
Oh, yes, it was. I didn't look at that as a panel. That's a good point. Making that fit was, because the fenders have to come back off. It was a real pain. It wasn't a pain. It's not frustrating. It's just what you have to do. And doing jobs like this, it's just par for the course. So you don't get frustrated. You just do it.
Where's the spare wheel going?
Oh, well,
It's not.
it's not. So this will have, these cars, he's going to drive this car and it's going to get a lot of miles. It may do some big trips. If he's going to go on a big trip, I presume he would put a spare in a bag sitting in the back on the upholstery. We didn't have room. He's got a big fuel tank now, stainless. It's beautiful. Took away spare tire would normally go. Also with the tires he's going to run, they probably wouldn't fit in that little spare tire well anyhow. So, generally people just have brand new tires and you change them before they start to look bad.
So Blair, do you just do the body work on cars or do you sometimes do your own spraying?
Oh, I basically spray every job that comes through my shop.
And all the metal fab and.
Yeah,
You do the mechanical too.
I generally work on my own. So it's a huge bonus to have Cassidy come up and give me a hand because yes, I have to do every nut and bolt and every minute on the job. And so to get through some of the tough parts, it's great to have help.
The tedious parts.
Yes.
So how come you don't work as a team in one shop?
Because we live like 10 hours apart and I have my own shop and I hate Alberta. Well, don't hate, but it's too cold here
Have
for
you
me.
tried hanging out with her? Actually, yeah, we could
It's
probably
cold
work
here.
together. That's true.
Yeah.
We just live a long ways apart. And it's really cold where you live. Oh, no.
No,
that's
it's
where I
cold
live.
where you live.
Yeah.
So what size of wheels is Lyle going? Has he decided yet?
No, he hasn't. We did a video in the last week or so showing me test fitting some that Ed McKenzie lent to us to try. And they wouldn't quite fit on the car. So I'm guessing it'll be 18s, but I'm not really sure. And it's a really tough thing. How do you decide? And it changes the entire look of the car.
And not to bash you guys, but Kevin says Honey is the real star.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Right now she's taking a fat nap on the floor.
that's right. That's right.
Ken says you're supposed to keep her. Don't buy her that return ticket.
Well, that's what
I
I
already
said.
convinced Lou to buy me the return ticket. I gotta go home to keep my camera girl employed, you guys.
Yes, the amazing cat.
Yeah,
See, you're being told Cassidy has to move to Grand Prairie.
it's not gonna happen, but you can move back to where I am. You guys already live there. You guys
Well.
still have, you're renting your apartment. Might as well not give it up and just come back.
I don't think your shop's big enough.
It's 3 days plus the paint booth and the outside storage and the
You
office.
see, the problem was I would go down to work for Mike and it would just a couple of weeks. And 5 months later, it's,
To me.
well, that I learned. No, if it had been an honest thing where, okay, you come for a week, you go home for a week.
Yeah.
Well, that's different, right? Anyone can take off for a week, do some work. It's only 1,000 K, right? So,
Well, you can come to my shop and do a week's work.
We're supposed to go see Greg too.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, yeah, I was just going to mention him. Greg's doing the fastback, right?
Yeah.
And that is such a cool
Then we
project.
gotta fix Rachel or finish Rachel's.
Yeah, Rachel's 58, Viking. I forgot to look that up, but I think it's GMC. I forgot to look that up.
People, Bob can't wait till you start on the 64.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I mean, it is a nice car. And the tough part, well, most of the metal's done. How's that? So I do need to bring it in. And it had one tire that kept going flat until I pulled it outside. And now the tire doesn't go flat anymore. So
Kevin likes that you still have your attitude.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
when people ask why we don't work together more,
Well, they think you should adopt her.
I
nope.
think you guys want all the crazy that comes along with me.
That's
That's
right.
enough with him.
I am my father's daughter.
Right on. So yes, we do one more week here. We finish this, and then we get it in primer, right?
Yeah.
And then
And I come back after Christmas and finish.
I have to block it before I take it apart. But as soon as it's blocked, then it comes off. The frame goes back to Lyle's, and then I start painting inners underneath, inside the roof, all that jazz. So then I won't paint the outer until it comes back. No, I'm not going to block the outer. That's right, till it's back on the frame
Yeah,
with
that
all
would
the
be-
inners painted. You're right. So I could save the really nasty persnickety stuff and have you come back. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Boy, I feel better. Great.
David says their Thanksgiving is on Thursday and he wants to know if you guys have any Christmas plans.
Whew. Oh, American Thanksgiving is this Thursday?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Wow. I
It's
thought
late
it was
in the year.
last Thursday. I'm out of touch. Okay, okay. And Christmas, yeah, you stay at home?
Yeah. I mean, normally we go up to my sister's to see my niece, but I'm gonna stay back and watch all of our dogs, and my mom and my brother are gonna go visit my sister.
Oh, cool.
So somebody's gonna watch the mooches.
Yes, yes.
And Cassidy, would you ever try to do a build for SEMA?
Thought about it, but the funds, I just don't have the funds. If we were, my channel is doing better and I have more sponsorships, I would definitely try maybe for young builders or the burnout comp or
You're
something. But
almost at 50,000, right?
I know, yeah, I'm almost at 50,000. So please subscribe, guys, because
Share to your friends.
So close. We're like right
We
there.
gotta get Cassidy over 50. She's almost there.
But yeah, so I mean, once the YouTube gets bigger and more sponsorships, SEMA's a possibility. Doing the young builders would be hard.
But what you're going to do, a truck probably, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're into is?
Yeah. I was thinking about, nobody builds OBSs yet, like they're just starting to climb in popularity. So, do something like full
I'm old
custom.
school. OBS means what? Original?
They call it original body style. That's just what they call it, Blair.
Okay. Okay. So you want to build one of those?
Do you work
Yeah, one
on
that I can
Fords?
jump. Huh?
Do you work on Fords?
Occasionally, yeah.
A fellow named Benny wants to know if you want to do a truck for him. But it's a Ford.
Well,
It depends if
as
it's.
long as you're a paying customer, I guess I'll do whatever. I'm not that biased.
How rusty is it? The new ones aren't very much fun to work on, I find. But like within the last 10 years?
I just did that coolant pipe on my 2002 Ford, and that was an ordeal.
So you had to do intake too, or
Yeah, I
just-
had to take off the whole intake because it's between the intake and the block.
right?
And the spark plugs on that, I've heard that you don't even want to touch them. You bring that to a shop, so that warranty is their issue.
Good.
It's a
And
2005 Ford F350.
so what does it need? Cab corners, rockers, or is it box rest? What do you need done to it?
Wait a minute. She's really busy for the next while here. She's got to work for
I go
Mike.
home on Saturday. Yeah.
And she needs to come back and give me a hand here. So she might be available, I think, in about February 2032.
Oh. But yeah, February would be a solid guess on when it would be free. I guess it depends on
But
how
you might
long
have
you
a
keep.
56 shift, you know?
Well, that's yet to be confirmed.
That's right. That's true.
And if I have enough clients that I can hire a second me, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. But it'd be hilarious if they had your attitude.
I was thinking about hiring Liv. She doesn't have her ticket, but
Doesn't
she's
matter.
smart, and I already taught her. We worked together 8 months at Okanagan Custom
That's
Trucks,
good.
and so I mean,
Cool.
she's just out of a job too now. So
All right, okay.
Kevin saw a Nomad go across the block at Barrett Jackson for 186,000.
That's a bargain.
that is good.
Well, I don't know what this one's cost, but in general, I would say, you know, it costs more than that to build one. Well, yeah, it's a tough thing. And by the way, JF is doing his 50-50 Camaro. When is he giving that away? I heard that was sometime in the next 30 days or so. That's something, if somebody knows, let me know, because that was a cool car, cool story. And I believe it's like 30 days on Killer Customs YouTube that they give that away.
I
So,
don't remember.
but it's something to check out Killer Customs YouTube, because that was a Camaro that we worked on, or I showed up for a day and just had some fun working on it. But him and Teresa did a lot of work and built the car for $5,000, and they're going to give it away to someone. So
And Tyler says, hello, Blair and Cass from Saskatchewan.
Tyler, right on. Hello, Tyler.
We'll say that one for when Cass gets back.
All right. So yes, it sure lightens the load having someone to help out and knows what they're doing, so you don't even have to worry about it. You take the fender and off you go, and I go off to a door. So that's been quite nice. And you get more than twice as much done having two people. So. it's
And
kinda
yes, Cameron thinks you should have an all-woman auto body shop.
yeah, that's the kind of goal.
Wonder how it'd be if I had a shop and said, we don't hire women, it's all men. Huh?
There's lots of those out there.
Don't want to go there.
That means I have to go work with Cass.
Yeah, Black and Works is not mean, but
Oh, December 31st is the 50-50 giveaway.
Oh, really?
That's what they're saying.
Wow, that's cool. Have you seen this car yet?
I have not.
Oh, man, it is cool. Camaro, patina.
Well, they did the duct tape drives in that, didn't they?
That's right, yeah. So they put a lot of miles on it. He called me from somewhere. They were driving it every day. And he's been having a good time with it. And, $5,000, 50 days, built a car.
Cool.
So get your buddies, get out to the shop.
Who's that?
JF.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, well, he got the car for $50. He called me up because he bought it years ago and it slammed into a pole. So I just did a quarter panel with him. He had one, he had it started, so I showed up for a day, we hung out and did a bit of work. And that's how building the car is a lot of fun. You just get your buds together.
So how do you enter to win it?
You could either send a self-addressed
Envelope.
stamped envelope,
Yeah, that
Okay.
could be-
or you bought some merch from his site, and every
Oh.
dollar and every shirt, I
Gets
forget
you
what
an
it was.
entry or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
cool. Nice. I'll have to check that
And,
out.
oh, you should. It is cool, man. I wouldn't even paint it if I wanted. So, worth doing, and it made me think, wow.
Couple questions. Is there any snow?
No,
Does it affect the airlines up here? So the cold.
I have an air dryer, which is kind of important, an electronic one, electric one. Basically reverse air conditioner. The cold air won't hold moisture. So when I didn't have a fancy machine, I put copper tubing in my line, and every 90-degree elbow is supposed to lower the temperature 6 degrees, and therefore the water drops out of the air, because warm air holds a lot more water. So I had a whole manifold of 90 degrees and the drain at the bottom. It seemed to work. Not saying it wouldn't.
Yeah.
The science could be a little off there, but anyhow, that's what I used to do. I now have an electronic unit. Pardon me, an air dryer.
Darlene wants to know any plans to work on the old 50s truck in your property? On the property.
Oh, that's owned by a guy who we were working on it about 7-8 years ago. And we got a good start on it. And then the oil patch changed and different things happened. So we put a pause on it. So he actually, that's a Cameo, very cool vehicle. It's got an Art frame, 2 inches over stock. The doors are already built 2 inches longer than stock. So is the roof. It's got Willwood brakes, updated suspension, gears. Very cool vehicle. Yes.
Wade wants you to ask Lyle to chop the Nomad.
It's too late for that now.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. No. Wow. God, yeah. That would be a tough one to do, the curved glass.
How much will it cost for the Nomad to be complete? Do you know?
That's
Impossibly hard question.
anytime you go to do a car, 1,000 hours minimum to do something really fine. There's $100,000, right? Parts, motor, transmission. When I started in the trade, I used to say the price of a brand new 4-door diesel 4-wheel drive pickup truck was a good starting point. What's that now? $125,000, $140,000? Depends. That's why patina finish is pretty cool. Rock sled is patina. It costs a ton of money. The owner makes a call. You can't say. They're all different.
So
Tough
here's a
question.
comment, Blair is so easygoing, he puts up with he that shall not be named.
Voldemort.
He actually said the name.
I've learned something from virtually everybody I've worked with, from people who were ticketed, non-ticketed, or certified, and some should be certified. Yeah, you learn from everybody. If you shut up long enough to listen, you can learn a lot.
So what's in the coffee cups?
Coffee, actually.
This
It's
is a
Sunday.
water bottle.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. my coffee
This is a knockoff. What do they call the Hydro, whatever the name brand one? This one is a Hydro Flow instead of a Hydro Flask.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I bought
so
this for
thermos.
$4.
Okay. This is Kicking Horse. It's Kicking Horse coffee.
It's $4.54 this one, I think, or Grizzly Claw.
Okay, this is $4.54, I think. It's great coffee. Bailey got me on to Kicking Horse coffee. It is amazing.
Have you
And it
tried
kind of gets you
the,
vibrating because it's really strong.
what is it, the frog one?
Oh, I haven't
The
seen that
frog
one.
frog friendly. They have a cellar in Enderby, but it's like really good. It's not bitter.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Add a little
they advertise it as non-acidic coffee.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, it's pretty good.
Does the Nomad have the backsliding glass? Or do you have the hardware?
Yes, but that will be put in at Lyle's, I believe. In fact, he was talking to D&D now. He's got a YouTube channel or is it Facebook? Hilarious guy. Anyhow, he was talking to Lyle and he did his own. And yes, we have some information on how it's done. Bit of a trick getting it all in there. I imagine Lyle will do it. We'll see. What do you mean? So, the dog.
Honey just sat up and she's everywhere where she lays, she gets like the white dust on her, so she's got this like straight line.
Oh, yeah.
Then she rolls back over.
So, but today is Sunday, so not working too much. Moved the car. I am going to clean up a little bit more.
All I did today was video uploads.
What's that?
So I did video uploads. I think they're still uploading upstairs.
Oh, okay. And actually, maybe we'll leave the brakes on the Firebird so we can go for a drive.
Will there be another live video this week? Probably not until next Sunday, but
Well, it depends. Actually, might do it Saturday because you'll still be here, so we can go over the car, what happened.
Kat wanted me to do one tomorrow after 5.
Oh, well, you got to check your social media because
Yeah, you guys
she does
subscribe
them
to
all
my
the time.
YouTube. It'll notify you when I go live. But yeah, maybe tomorrow at 5. Do a half an hour, 45 minutes.
And I'll be wandering through the background.
okay,
Yes.
so Steve wants to know, I'm not sure who it's for, ever worked on a 60s F100 panel truck?
Panel. Wow, you don't see those very often. Jeez. I don't think I have.
For a Dodge, or no, what did you say?
No, he said F100.
F100.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. That's an extremely rare vehicle. Yeah. Cool. That's worth doing. Haul a motorcycle in one of those. So yes, I'm going to finish cleaning up the area, making it more user-friendly. Get the tools back where they belong because apparently my shop isn't as clean as some people's. And
I have less stuff than you do.
bleed the brakes. and then I think we'll call it a day. Maybe have dinner with Earl tonight, Sunday dinner. So thanks for checking it out. And by Saturday, we're hoping to be primer ready or maybe in primer, fingers crossed.
And the question again, the color of the Nomad.
Oh, a root beer candy house of color and possibly a champagne or gold roof. We're just not sure yet. Depends on the spray outs, right? So we'll figure that out. Geez, I got to figure that out this week because the upholstery guy also wants to know so that he can pick out material that's going to work well with the colors. Everything goes hand in hand if you're really trying to be meticulous. So, yes.
When are you going to finish the ceiling in the shop?
Oh, they can see that part. Later.
Never.
Later. Yes, I ran out of tin and I need to get more.
You don't need very much more.
No, actually, it's just this one tiny area that I thought no one would ever notice, but now I see they can see that. So, and I just painted the booth not that long ago.
I ever paint my booth when I go home. I left Kat with 5 gallons of paint. Told her she ran out of stuff to edit to go paint the paint room.
Excellent. And then you have lights already?
No, but I got those honeycomb lights,
Oh, wow.
and so I was gonna put them up in the podcast area, but I think I might just put them in the paint booth.
As long as they have good draw, you don't want to get them covered in overspray, right?
I was thinking about maybe putting the plastic just over top of them.
Oh,
I mean, they're, a dull LED, or they're LED, but they've got the plastic that kind of diffuses the light.
Oh, okay.
They'd be good for that, but I don't know. We'll see. I need to get lights.
Okay.
I need to buy a bunch of
Question.
fluorescent bulbs.
Blair, have you ever done work with Brent from Half-Ass Customs, or would you invite him to spend a day with you? It'd be nice to see the group of you collaborate together on projects.
Half-Ass Customs. I'm unfamiliar. I'm sure I know who it is, but it doesn't ring a bell right now. And I'm pretty open to working with anybody, getting to know people. It's always entertaining. That's why I want to go to other people's shops and spend a day. And that's what I've been hoping to do.
It's kind of how
Once
my
a week,
was last
once a
week.
week, 2 weeks. What's that?
I was in Carl's kids shop.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Now I'm in your shop, and I'm going to go
Great.
back and work in Mike's shop, and
Yeah.
then
And that's lots of fun. So I'm open to going anywhere, pretty much.
Okay, Roland's asked twice, so we have to.
Okay.
Do you know how Fisher Bodies built cars so quickly, hanging doors, etc.?
No. One thing, when you're working on vehicles, some of the bolts go this way, some go that way. When you're taking a vehicle apart, you pay attention to how would the factory have done it, because they had to do everything really quickly. So there's usually 2 bolts that are easy to get at, and that's the first 2 the guy slams in and carries on with. People who lined up hoods. When I was in Nate, they showed to use a ball peen hammer to line up the hoods and adjust them. The handle mostly. I'm not sure how they did it and did it so quick, but it's a bit of an art when you're on the assembly line adjusting and installing.
you should
all
tell
the
them
panels.
the Ford assembly line fact that you told me.
Oh, well, I think I mentioned that. I'll save that for next time. But yeah, the assembly line, I mean, those guys get so good at what they do. Like
Yeah.
doing the lead, they used to, a guy with a chainmail molten lead across the sail panel. Next guy has a grinder, finishes it perfectly, because that's what he does.
The other crazy thing is watching the old videos and nobody's wearing masks or
Oh, yeah.
anything. Even in the big paint shops, the production paint lines, all the old videos, it's just overspray, no masks.
Yikes. Yes. All right.
Okay, so
Well.
just a quick hello from Rock Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Any adhesive brand you recommend?
Adhesive for what?
Well, he's trying to glue on, he's doing a half door skin on a 62 Acadian, I believe. And of course, trying to find someone out in that area. It's a bit remote. I suggested get the panel bond.
Yeah.
And
Great.
grind it and clamp it. You can use sheet metal screws. I mean, all the brands are pretty good. You've had a little more training than I have on that.
Well, the 3M panel bond's good as long as it's not in an area that flexes,
Okay.
because it's not, it doesn't hold up very well to being flexed, it'll pop.
Oh,
But as
okay.
long as it's a door skin, totally, the
He
panel
was gonna
bond.
do it right where there's a body line, like
Yeah.
a square body line.
Yeah, you could definitely use panel
So
bond.
3M,
for
I
that.
mean,
Yeah,
it's
3M.
expensive.
But I mean, it works really good. You just gotta make sure that you prep your surfaces really well.
follow directions.
And 3M, I mean, all of 3Ms, I don't know if I
They're all pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean, you can go with, Evercoat has one, but
Sure.
and it's green, but I found it doesn't hold up as well.
And you don't have to have the fancy gun if you can find a way to squish it out with a couple screwdrivers and stir it yourself. Because the gun's $150 or something, and that's not always, if you're only doing one panel, you'll find a way. And I know this guy's quite resourceful.
Weld, like,
I don't know, I'm not going there, it could be, but I don't know.
I'm just thinking about something you don't need a gun for.
Ugh.
So Kenneth, Blair, your buddy, Midnight Paint and Body, John is awesome.
Yes, he
Awesome
is.
body man.
He's
Yes,
also a really nice guy.
yeah, we worked together over the years on quite a few cars. And he showed up for a visit at Rust Bros, and we all got the plague. And I get up in the morning, the third day I haven't been at work, and he's in the booth, finished prepping, masking up Mike's green Malibu that went across the country back and forth several
That's so
times.
bad. I was the last one standing, and then on the last day, we were getting ready to paint it. We're like, I'm masking it up, and I was supposed to paint it, I think, because you were gone. I'm masking the last of it up. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. And John's like, I can do it. And I'm like, I can't leave you, man.
Oh yeah. So yeah, John's awesome. Midnight John. And, yeah, so yeah, check out his YouTube. He does a lot of interesting stuff and a lot of the newer vehicles. He does it in such a manner that people could go home.
He built a Dodge truck.
Yes, absolutely. So John Rubber Arm Higgins. Ooh, wow.
When does he put out his videos? Is it once a week?
I think it's every Friday.
Every Friday?
Every Friday he puts out a video pretty much. And yeah. And he used to be almost exclusively a painter, and he did a lot of bikes and custom work and paint jobs, flame jobs, just amazing stuff.
Flame jobs are complicated, or
Yeah.
well, hard to get to actually look right.
Yeah, and he actually did an old Camaro recently, and he did that textured like saran wrap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And Claude says hi to everyone.
Oh, right on, yes. Hello to you, man. All right, so.
You guys have this ready for paint by week's end.
No,
No.
not a freaking chance.
On that note.
No, that wasn't Lyle, was it? Okay, so everybody, thank you for checking us out.
Yeah,
Check
thank
out
you guys.
Cassidy's live tomorrow.
Don't forget to subscribe, because that's how we keep making content for you guys. If you're not subscribed,
Good
you
point,
can't make
yes.
as much.
That's right. Yeah, and then I go to people like 3M and say, look how many subscribers.
Graham doesn't sponsor anybody.
I know.
They're
but
like Snap-on. They're
it's
like, we're
great
the
stuff.
best it's ever been. We don't need sponsorship.
Gear rents, using
Yeah.
their stuff from Pat's Auto. Anyway.
Yeah. I wish it was.
All right, guys, thank you very much. I'll figure out how to shut this off. The amazing Lou will do so. So, all right, folks, thanks for checking it out. Cheers.
I can't see where my mouse is. No.
You can hear Princess crying in the background. And you still have to press the end button.
Oh my God.